Good morning to all present here. Today we are start our classes of family law PYQs. जिस तरीके से हमने family law की classes करी हैं like हिंदू law और मुस्लिम हमने जो mix पढ़ा है उसी तरीके से हम PYQs करेंगे. So we start PDF is here with our the Telegram channel where you can be downloaded. So we start our the first question that is about the spinda relationship. The spinda relationship of the one line ascendant under the Hindu law extend. So the answer is C, 5 degree through father and 3 degree through mother. If you talk about the spinda relationship, if there are 5 degree through the father and 3 degree from the mother. Two persons are to be related to each other. What relation when they are descendant from common ancestor but different husband? If the husband are different, then they are treated as a uterine blood. Answer is C. A wife has an implied authority of the husband to buy articles of household necessity. When the wives can require the household necessity, it can be required only if the wife is living with her husband in domestic establish of their own. If the wife live with the husband, only then she can demand the household necessity. Otherwise, if they are living separate, then the concept of maintenance is going to be start. Fourth question is about under Hindu law, the person descendant from the common ancestor but by different wives. Here the wives are different, so they are deal as a half blood. If the different husband, then they are the uterine blood. Now the question again come from the match the following. UGC law always be required that the match the following question. They are found with that questions. So agnet who related wholly through males, agnet. Same with the cognate who related wholly not wholly through males, who related through females. Shruti which you heard and Smriti which you have remembered. So the answer is 2143. That is B. Clear? Now we come with the second question. Next question is the sixth question. If the condition laid down under section 5 subclause 3. Section 5 subclause 3 is about the age criteria. If you remember the 18 years age and the 21 year age, if that are violated, the marriage are valid but punishable. So the answer is D, marriage is valid but punishable. Under section 2 of the Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act 1939, following grounds which divorce are available to the wife. Which ground the wife can get the divorce? First is whereabout of the husband has not been known from the last 4 years. That can be a ground of divorce. Cruelty can be a ground of divorce. And neglect and fail to pay the maintenance from the last 2 years, that can be a ground of divorce. So the answer is A, first, second, third and fourth. Marriage of all persons who are citizens of India belonging to various religions should be made compulsorily registrable in their respective state where marriage is solemnized. This was ruled by the Supreme Court in the following cases. That case of the Seema versus Ashwani Kumar, in this case Supreme Court decided that the marriage should be registered. Mutta marriage is a temporary marriage, that is right. Recognized under the Shia law, that is also right. And marriage for fixed period, that is right. So the answer is 1, 3, 4 and that is C. Clear? Now we come with the question 10. Again match the following. I think that is a Hindu Marriage Act sections which we need to be matched. So the first is a 14. Section 14 is about no petition of divorce within 1 year of marriage. Section 13A is about the alternative proceedings. Section 9 is RCR, restitution of conjugal right, and 10 is about the judicial separation. So the answer is 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3 is A. We go to the upwards. Again the match the following question are come. First case is about Vishwanath Agarwal versus Sarla Agarwal. Always be a cruelty case regarding the cruelty. Geeta Mugdalani versus Jagdish Mugdalani is always be a desertion case. We remember these case lines. Manish Goyal and Rohini Goyal is about the divorce by mutual consent, and Vishnu Prakash Sheela Devi is about the Saptapati. So the answer is 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2 is C. Hindu contracting second marriage during the pendency of appeal against the decree of divorce. So that question is void. What about the second marriage? That marriage is definitely a void if the already until you get the complete decree without any appeal and anything, you cannot be said that you are the single. Still you are the married until you get the decree of divorce and the appeal period has been done with that decree. A married Hindu contracting second marriage after processing the Islam would be a guilty of, that is, would be a guilty of section 17 under the Hindu Marriage Act, and 194 is about the IPC. It's the offense of bigamy, and that guy should be guilty under the bigamy, and cases you can be referred the Sarla Mudgal case in this matter, which is not the modern source of a Hindu law. Precedent is a legislation, is a Dharmashastra, is not a modern source. In which of the following case the court held that divorce is not good in law? Divorce is good in law through bad in theology, that are held in a Sarabai case. In Sarabai case, court says that divorce is, you can be a remedy of a abusive relationship, but not can be good in any kind of religious sacraments. The dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act 1939 brought various grounds for dissolution of marriage based on the principles, that always be based on the principles of Maliki school. Most of the time that question are asked, it quite be confusing, but you will take kept with the Maliki school. Muslim husband has emailed talaq letter writing I divorce without signature of witness. Talaq will neither valid nor void, not as a talaq. After the come of the talaq triple talaq ban act, you cannot be recognized that kind of talaq at anyhow. Even it's a punishable offense in India. And that question are come from 2017 exam. So I don't think that question come in now. Under which of the following code, under which of the following code CPC recognize the foreign decree of divorce? Section 13. Dower may be regarded as a consideration connubial intercourse by way of analogy contract for sale. The above observation was made by the Abdul Qadir in versus Salma case. It can be wrong, and someone says that it can be a wrong interpretation, but it was major in Abdul Qadir versus Salma case. Again, the match the following question respect of a Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act. First is about the section 18 is of the maintenance of wives, section 19 is about the maintenance of dependents, section 22 is about the maintenance of section 18 is about maintenance of wives, and section 19 is about the maintenance of daughter-in-law. 22 is about the maintenance of dependent, and 23 is about the amount of maintenance. So the answer is 3, and then 19 is 4, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's check the answer. 3, 4, 1, 2 is there. Yes, 3, 4, 1, 2 is there. The answer is B. What offense, if any, has been committed by a married woman giving consent to her own abduction? If a married woman give consent of abduction, it cannot be a no criminal liability there, because first thing is that if the person is married, it means above the 18, she is definitely above the 18, and she is major now, and she himself give the consent, it means the no criminal liability are come. If the consent are taken in an illegal manner, then it can be a criminal liability come under the Indian Penal Code or the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. But if they give the own consent, there is no criminal liability come. Last question of today's class is about in default of the mother and female relative, the following person are entitled to the custody of Muslim child. It means that if the mother are not able to take the custody, then the who will take? First is come with the father. Father is the first. Then nearest parental grandfather, it means father's father, and if they both are not available, then the full brother, and last with the consequent brother. So the answer is 2, 1, 3, 4. 2, 1, 3, 4 is a B. Okay guys, so be revised, exam are coming near to you. Be revised, make the notes, watch the all classes, and crack this time exam. Thank you.